Hi everybody and welcome back to the Upside Dan. I got to see Star Wars Episode 1 The Phantom Menace in the 4DX movie theater experience, and I'm here to tell you if the Star Wars prequel is worth it in the 4DX format. Before I get started, please make me your 4DX guy by subscribing to my YouTube channel, liking this video, and hitting that notification bell so you don't miss any more 4DX content coming from me. Star Wars was always one that I was definitely curious to see in 4DX because I think it lends itself very well to the format. 4DX was made to show movies like this. I was mostly right, to be honest. This was a really fun time in 4DX. The pod racing scene to me is top tier Star Wars in general, but it's top tier 4DX as well. The pod racing scene goes into my top 3 favorite 4DX scenes of all time, up there with the Batmobile chase in The Batman and the worm riding scene in Dune Part 2. The pod racing scene is amazing. They go along with this pod race. You feel like you're in this ship with Anakin, or you feel like you're in the race with them. You feel every bump, you feel every crash, you feel every explosion. Every time the ships fly up or fly down, you feel every turn, you feel every flight, you feel every hit. You feel that in your seat, and they did a really good job incorporating that with the massagers in your back. If something gets hit in the back, seats jolt and the seats rumble a little bit with it. Especially I noticed when they were starting the ships up, you felt that rumble in the seat. But the whole pod racing scene is just incredible in 4DX. It's a phenomenal experience. The stakes are high in the movie, but the stakes are even higher for you because you feel like you're in the race with them. The Darth Maul lightsaber battle near the end was incredible, and that's another top tier Star Wars scene for me, but it was really well done in this format. Like all the lightsaber battles, all the hand-to-hand combat, the flying, any vehicles in any movie, it's really fun in 4DX to go along on the ride with them. This format was just made for sci-fi stuff like this. Flying of the ships, the lightsaber battles, the laser beams, the laser guns, all the weapons going off was really fun. The explosions, you felt a rumble in your seat. The crashes, you felt a rumble in your seat. The beginning when Ewan McGregor and Liam Neeson show up for the meeting, but it doesn't actually happen. The robots are starting to shoot at them. You feel that at the back of your head because the air puffs are going off with each shot almost. The air puffs at your ankles as well. The massagers in the back of your seat are hitting you if the characters get hit with something, get thrown against something. With something like Star Wars, that the sounds of the laser beams and the lightsabers and the ships are so iconic, the sound design's so well done, it's really immersive to feel it as well. It brings a galaxy far, far away to life to you. You have a few uses of water, like when Jar Jar Binks takes them down to his hidden city underwater, you feel the water there, and there's a few other instances where you feel the water. The wind is used several times, especially when there's open air or in the pod racing scene, you really felt the wind. The fog was used a handful of times at very integral scenes. At appropriate times, it matched up with what we were seeing on screen. There were some scents. There was trees in the scene. You smelled the scent. It's the same scent as always for me. And then later when they were in the final battle, where it looks like a Windows 2000 background, you smelled it there. So for nature, lights flashed a few times. The laser beams and the lightsabers starting up and the ships, they don't do it too much. It's not too distracting, but the lights did flash on each side of the auditorium, and that added to the ambiance along with that fog especially. It always adds to that ambiance and that atmosphere really well. But yeah, overall, I was very impressed with this 4DX experience. I like The Phantom Menace. I don't love it. It's probably on the lower end of a lot of people's rankings, but to me, the Darth Maul lightsaber battle and the pod racing scene are top tier Star Wars content. The pod racing scene alone makes this experience worth it. If you love Star Wars, if you wanted to check out The Phantom Menace while it's in theaters for its 25th anniversary, I think that the 4DX experience is worth it. They didn't just get lazy with adapting this 25-year-old movie into the 4DX format. The seat movements and all the other capabilities really went along well with this film. They really put a lot of work into it to make it a fun experience, and it was just extra awesome to go see it on May the 4th. I recommend Star Wars Episode 1, The Phantom Menace in the 4DX movie theater experience. Let me know down in the comment section, did you get to see The Phantom Menace in 4DX? Are you just going to see it in standard? Let me know all your thoughts on this format and this film. If you've liked what you've seen here and you want to see some more content from me, please click around here to see some other content from me. Please like this video, comment on this video, share this video with the movie fans in your life. Hit that notification bell, subscribe, make me your 4DX guy, and come to the Upside Dan.